Emmanuel, God is with you. Emmanuel, God is with us. Hey everybody, the light is changing for the, we're going into, I guess, the summer solstice, and the light's changing, so the best lighting I could find was underneath the papaya tree, and since it's full of papaya, that's kind of a brave proposition. But in any event, today I am going to show you how I take care of my houseplant. Yeah, I have a houseplant. It is a creeping Charlie. It is 100% edible. So you guys know I have this penchant to make sure I always have famine food. So Creeping Charlie is an edible houseplant. It's safe for people. I don't know about pets. I don't know if it's edible for pets, but it's edible for people. If your kids get a hold of it and they eat it, they have eaten their vegetables. Okay. I mean, it's not, in my opinion, the tastiest, but it is a salad food, and it was originally brought over to the Western world to be used in holistic medicine. Google all of the uses of it. I do not use it as a food at all, nor do I use it as a herb. It is not something that I have ever used, but I'm fully aware that Creeping Charlie is actually a herb. Note to self, it is an invasive plant in the garden, so keep it in the house and do not let it grow down to the ground and escape into your garden. I'm in Southern California, so in my area it will never be invasive because we don't have enough water for it to become invasive. Thirst is quite the containment for a lot of plants. So, and it contains a lot of things that are invasive in other areas. So I don't really have to worry about it, but I still have it as a houseplant. Oh, I will do a shameless plug. I did a skincare video again. So I'm showing you what I'm using on my skin to get it to look from where it starts to how it looks with my makeup on here. So I don't look crusty and busty and old and wrinkly. I look fresh and juicy. And you can too. Most of the products I used are drugstore. Today we're going to take care of our house plant. I have some indoor potting mix, and it looks like it's got a perforation on there so I can open it. And this is my Creeping Charlie. You can keep this on a shaded patio or in the house. You know, I keep mine by a window, but it's a shady window, and as you can see, the color's not bad. So I'm going to add some, I'm just going to change the soil. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Here I am digging my little Charlie out of here. The soil's dry. The plant's not picky. There we go. Not picky at all. And see all this dead soil here? That's gotta go. And that plant's a little worth wearing. I'm just gonna dump this in the garden. Sticks in there. Rocks in there. The rocks back. Now I just put a handful of dirt there, another handful of dirt there, and then I shove my little hungry plants back in this soil. I've never even given these plant food. Shoving them back in there with that new dirt. And I need to make sure I get all the roots back in there because this plant, as you can see, for the root system it has, it wasn't that big. And I'll go pick up some organic plant food because Creeping Charlies are famine food. In a famine, you can eat a few leaves from a Creeping Charlie. They are not poisonous. So they are edible, but not tasty. I, for some reason, have it in my mind that famine is a real thing in the United States of America, so I am always preparing for it. You know, I have to just tell you that so that you're alarmed. I'm pushing it in there. This plant is tough. Now you can eat, old girl. Give her a little water. Today's an overcast day, so she'll be okay. A week after repotting, and as you can see, she's recovered well. She's starting to green up a little bit. I'm gonna go get some organic plant food, probably some fish emulsion, and I'll give her a little bit of that because Creeping Charlie is edible. This is an edible plant. It's not a poisonous plant. So if you have little children, you might want to consider checking into whether your house plants are safe, or because some house plants are very dangerous, but this is not one of them, and so that's why I love it so much. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.